we are now in A Realm Reborn Part 6, Patch 2.4, Dreams of Ice. Minfilia, what do you got? Traitor in the midst. Minfilia would have you assist Alphino in his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. So, it's been one quest, and already, traitor in the midst.
Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding. But it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, we may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able.
Ba 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 ba. So I think if you were introducing someone to this and wanted to skip most of 2.1 and 2.x, you could probably start at 2.3. And that would give you the good lead in to the circumstances surrounding the beginning of Heavensward. Oops. Hey, Alfie. Sorry I pulled my weapon on you there.
What is it, Graf? And do be concise, I'm rather busy.
Hey, don't fucking sass me!
You had a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labour. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself. My presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilberd. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Graf.
Ilberd, what's up? Yeah, let me have that salute.
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
I believe that guy is a voice actor that was in Elder Scrolls and Skyrim a bunch.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Okay.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the grand companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this ivy had coiled itself around every part of the immortal flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself.
Well, let's hope he doesn't expose himself.
It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
Don't say it like that. Gref's like, don't say it like that.
Much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst.
Hey, that's the title of the
Must
quest.
be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly.
Okay.
Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway. And if that is the case, he may well move against us.
What's wrong with your face? Like, it looks like he's having an anaphylactic reaction in the corners of his mouth. It looks puffy.
We must be
What's wrong with
prepared
you?
for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, I can kick everyone's ass so easily. It's amazing. And if I can't, I just summon my god friends to help me. Oh yeah, Hall of the Flames. Okay. Hi, lady. Don't look at me. Blurzerng. Ba 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 ba. Hey, Ruby. Ruby? Robbie.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Bean.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you. The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
Rivals.
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been.
Like
And
20?
in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
Yup.
Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother. Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here, Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
Hey, I'm also a glorified butcher. Don't knock it.
But
It's a living.
Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you were an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress.
I've got shit news for you, buddy.
I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought.
Unless you keep talking about
Convenient
the nature of the
will
visit.
attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Let us gesticulate wildly.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Uldar to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility.
Must needs!
Conspiracy. Could it be that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first?
Yeah, probably.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Sure.
Flame General, you wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up.
Why does his face look so puffy? Looks weird.
Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Okay. Give me some spicy wings. Okay, everybody's just loading in. Back and forth. Ilbert is eager to continue his investigation into the Garlean spy known as the Ivy. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Level Ewell. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Speak with Alfie in the Stones. Alfie, I'm coming. What? Oh, oh, oh. Hugabert. Alfie, I'm back. In Pog form. I want some spicy wings. We are returned from Uldar, Commander. Excuse me. And not a moment too soon, something has happened. Trouble. You'll recall that the Fourth was tasked in reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. Gods damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander. but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Guardians with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Yeah, I am.
Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are.
Ugh, don't assume, Alfie. You know what they say about assuming? It makes you an ass that I want to punch.
Now, Aliana the Fourth lies in wait in the tangle near the entrance to the Castrum Sentry. Seek her out, and she will apprise you of the situation.
Okay. I mean, I'd save her. I want to save her. But rude of you to just assume my feelings on it. Yep. It's true. He has good character development. Speak with Eliane in the tangle. Every time I have like a stilted delivery like that, I can only think of Weigel going, take the lift to the flat and eat some chips. I like that. That's the original Camp Revenant stole. It just got fucking, the one from 1.0 just got upended. It was a couple of tents in 1.0. It got upended by a giant corrupted crystal. Get out of here.
You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us. If you'll allow me to brief you on the situation.
Oh, I have like a tickle in my throat. Ah, jeez. Hold on. 1 second. Excuse me.
The Guardians fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Guardians may be interrogating Resh, or worse, with her hurts. I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay.
Yeah. Well, Stormblood was the Alice show, so yeah.
Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is as strong as Mithril. None of us will stand while our comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late.
I'll do it by myself. You guys, like... Is she your white mage? No, you're the white mage. Oh, you guys are gonna get killed. Uh-oh. Oh, honey. She's doing it. I'm sure she's okay. I don't know that I've ever seen this fate. Okay, so she's up higher. So what I'm gonna do is get on my trusty Durandal. Yeah, fuck you. These guys don't even bother me. They're like, oh god, I don't want to mess with the Warrior of Light. Oh jeez. Resh, I'm here to save you. Fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. Resh, you okay? I'm gonna touch you a little bit. Look at this fucking dramatic purple lighting shit. The purple fart gas of conflict.
Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you!
Shut up. Get out of here.
And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one?
Given your reputation, I suspect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. I don't know. They didn't aggro me when I came in here. Oh, jeez. Ah, I'm sorry. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. Sure thing. Let's just kill a bunch of guys. Time to murder some guys. To murder some guys. Time to fuck up some dudes. Fucking up dudes is what I do best. Hey, fuckers. No paralyzed for you. Grandpa time, grandpa time. Don't they know it's grandpa time? Grandpa time, grandpa time. Wait, was that it? Oh, there's one here. Hi, buddy. Bye. Woo! Grandpa, take that ramp. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Boom. You guys ain't got shit on me. Oh, there's more. All units engage and destroy. Well, like this. Fucking fell cleave. Oh, you got it real bad. He was not ready. He was not ready to be fell cleaved. For fucking sure. That poor bastard. I might as well have fucking ZTK'd him. Are you guys, like, here? The tangle's annoying to navigate. Please don't make me. Hey, we saved her. Abrahm. What's going on?
I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report them as a success to Commander Level. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones.
Off you go. Oh, she's so excited to be doing adventurer shit. Good for her. Speaking of frogs that are as big as a house. That poor Sprout. Get frogged, motherfucker. Suck on this, Toady. God, that's from a long time ago on the old channel. Suck on this, Toady. Alfie! Alfie, I'm here. I'm here to ruin your day. No, he's probably going to be pretty psyched. Alfie, it's me. What's going on?
Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Dermans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Graf.
Hey, Ilbird. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Rush owes you her life.
We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with.
As you say, Commander. I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy.
I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Graf, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Kurthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready.
Okay. Coming to terms. Oh! It's him. Hold on. I had to ping someone. If she's still awake... Coming to terms. Jeez. An influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphino would like nothing more than to oblige him.
We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Graf, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kurthus. Mayhap you feel this is a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with a stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword.
What about the thrust of an axe on your fucking head? Yeah, fuck the church. Church sucks because they won't let you fuck dragons. Okay, I guess I'll go ask Minfilia for permission. I want her to be like, why are you asking me for permission? I'm not the president of you. Alfie told you to? What a weirdo.
A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alfredo believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him.
Okay.
Alfie, antecedent, I take it Graf has explained the situation.
I mean, more or less.
He has. Yet, welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now?
Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. Even as an Elazin. You weird child. Hey, a map!
The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated in the center of Abalathia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, the head of which presides the Archbishop,
who we call the Pope, because he's basically the Pope.
Members of the original Eorzean Alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience, who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders.
They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Carteneau, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. It's me! They want me! But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Graf. Our old friend Lord Horgevant is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. I don't like the tone of that, Alfie. Like, he's a personal friend. I'm not doing it just for favors. You pile of shit. You pile of fucking terrible garbage. Also, give me 1 second to try to fix my bullshit here. How about setting priority of VC face to higher? Did it fix it? Maybe. No. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Alfie, but I don't like the way you said that. Are we gonna get teleported? No. Speak with Harshavon at Camp Dragonhead. By teleporting there. For 154 kill. Bow. Arshafont, I'm here. I'm here to talk to your cool dudes.
Ah, Graf, ever a welcome sight.
Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. Oh, he did his thing.
It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality.
The gesture is much appreciated. Oh no, their voices sound the same. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. You should get some fucking real clothes.
Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always.
Likewise, Lord Horchefont.
Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise.
Nonsense. Hey, Okari. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, follower goal met. 700 out of 700. Wow. Hit 700 followers. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Abrahm. I'm a comedic Jekyll VTuber, and on Thursdays we play Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. We are just on 2.4 Dreams of Ice, and we are here in Ishgard, or Kurthus Central, about to meet one of my longtime friends. Can we get a shout out for Okari in the chat from one of my mods? I would really appreciate it. We are about to meet one of my longtime followers' favorite characters. I can do it. And then it's / shout out. There we go.
Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Forton may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted to see that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience.
How'd your stream go? How was it? What were you playing? Doing a VR chat stream? I need to get in on one of those. Maybe once the model is rehashed this summer.
No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is a grave concern of us all.
Oh yeah, there's heretics.
But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees.
What? Not really. Are you okay? Are they okay? As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Like, I'll take what you say at face value, so don't troll me. I'm concerned. We've been expecting you, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, he's got one of those face things on.
We've been expecting you, sir. First take your ways inside and I shall serve the others.
Proceed to the intercessory? Yes. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't actually hurt anyone. Check out this intercessory. Are we gonna get voice acting?
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Alfie's here too. All these fucking elves. It's them. The badasses.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Shut up. He's so much cooler than you. Hi.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
Yeah?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Oh, Lucia.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
He's a fan.
Now then, shall we begin?
Sure. I'm down.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last.
Yeah, we had the hard, we had the normal, and then we had the hard, and then we had the extreme, and then they just started doing Unreal trials. It's fucking crazy.
Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Oh, Alfie, settle down.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
He's getting all pissy. Also, Agro-Will was super right. That's not goggles. It is some weird fucking stupid gauge thing.
Stupid now.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change
You're correct,
Guardian
too.
policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence.
We did kick the shit out of the Empire, though, and we destroyed their doomsday weapon. And this is following that.
Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Ooh.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies.
So that was like 15 years before 1.0, so that was like 20 years ago, right?
I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard.
I do not
The
know.
mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
That's easy. Yes.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments.
Don't say abreast.
I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Emmerich wants to play ball, but he's not allowed to. Suddenly,
What is the meaning of this?
we're having a conversation, fucko.
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Not again.
It was Iceheart, my lord.
Oh, shit.
What? By the Fury. All our precautions were for naught?
It's that hot lady with the big hair and the lipstick on fleek. Let's go beat her ass. I guess. Hey, I'm outside the intercessory. Hey, Alfie, what do we got? The Intercession of Saints. Recent developments have given Alfie much to consider. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Hey, Austin, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Horchefont and find out what he has learned. Now, there is an instance coming up that has been turned into a single-player instance prior to the fight that I think you're talking about. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. Knowledge to which only select few are privy, I presume. I don't know what Lucia's voice is. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harchevant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Graf. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's get there. Boulder down. So, like, way over there. Ugh. Hey, it's Francel's house. Flappy flappy. Excuse me. If you are new to the channel, you are welcome to join the Discord. Hey, buddy. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Huh? Lord Harchevant bid you speak with us? Then you must be... beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Bunch of asswipes. Everything's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier just to steal it. Though damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own, hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis not but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Ooh, he was like the only survivor. Oh, not Fisher. Oops. Oopsie. Hit the wrong button and turned into a fisherman for a second. Now my health is very low. Hey, it's the observatorium. First dicasterial observatorium of ethereological and astrological phenomenon. See this building? That guy passed out. Probably my company. Was he fucking drunk? Alcohol. Just blame it on the okay. He should be like right here. Is he on the second fucking floor? Oh my god. Oh. They really need to make this a little bit better, a little bit clearer. Surviving Squire. Oh, you look like shit, buddy. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance of the Hall of Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one step forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Why else would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then she sighed and crumpled to the ground. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't... I mean, they have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Those hearts people spoke of deliverance and resurrection. They spoke of Shiva. Shiva. So Shiva is the last element, the element of ice. And a summon that was conspicuously absent. Because if you've got Ifrit and you've got Ramu, where the fuck is Shiva? Diamond Dust! Diamond Dust fucking rules. Also, her theme is really good in this. Trial theme. Alfie, where the fuck are you? Am I gonna have to fucking track you down? Are you in this building? Oh my god. Alpha, no.
Oh, you've returned. What news have you for us?
Nothing fucking good.
It seems that Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood.
It seems like she stabbed that guy. Yeah.
Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphinaud?
The Enchiridion? From Adventure Time?
Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons.
She fucked dragons?
Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Holchefont, what was that caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals.
Do you not see?
Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals?
I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Holchefont,
you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern?
Of course. Uh-oh. So this is interesting. It's like, so people can summon primals?
I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphinaud.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toe. The entire Order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Strength and unity. Woe betide the heretic who crosses Alphanode level year, for they shall feel the full force of his fury. Oh my fucking god. Alfie, I hate you so much. The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Graf, pray join me in White-Rimmed Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there, then. Good. Ugh, Alfie. You're like 13, and you're the worst. He's the worst! It's like that One Punch Man joke. It's like, who is this sassy lost child? Hey, volumetric fog. I can't get that to work in Unreal. Oh, it's so finicky. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Is that Snowcloak? What is that over there? I think it's Snowcloak. That song's called Diamond Dust. And then there was like a weird vocal version that they made Tag sing, where at the end of it he goes, Diamond Dust! The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to rejoin the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillmore. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and all their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have had enough. My knights will join the hunt. You can't get his cool Cortana recolor. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to wipe in front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you would agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not elude our combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. That's a weird way to say, don't put all your eggs in one basket, Alfie. There may yet be a subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Perhaps Lord Drillamont has one in mind. He's right here, why don't we ask him? Do I have to... Oh. Meanwhile, in the shit lair. Oh, playing cards. Fucking triple triad cards. Yes, yes, excellent. Oh, there she is. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. He can sound like a vampire, why not? Nice shot of her butt, I guess. Dark words, dark deeds. Only the naive place all their hope in the success of a single solution, and Lord Drillamont is anything but. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed. Shut up. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, and as the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, such as public defecation or conspiracy to commit public nudity, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point we must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. I mean, I'm playing a warrior. I don't really do discreet, but should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Alright. Well, sure. Yeah. 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 Alright, let's go. Hey, Obs! Hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. He's telling that lady that his dick's as big as a house. Acceptably is better than bad. So I'll accept it. If you can keep up with my scratch technique, I'll accept it. I was so disappointed to listen to that really closely and discover that it was I'll accept you. Because I'll accept it is way funnier. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Okay. That was one of those carbuncle bounce. Fucking big ass carbuncle. Oh, nice. Can't believe they sourced all that crap. I still need to watch that. Alright. Graph will quietly follow this accused knight. Like, what happens if you go up and... Okay. What happens if you go up and talk to him? Best take care of traveling these roads. Wild beasts of the worst will want to lurk by the wayside. So going up and talking to him doesn't actually, like, fuck up the mission or anything. Man, I want some spicy wings. The suspected heretic follows the road east. I want... So, does anyone really, like, prefer, like, bone-in chicken wings versus boneless wings? I would always prefer the meat to be boneless. I don't like bone-in chicken wings that much. I'm gonna keep talking to this guy. I'm gonna just totally ruin everything. You're looking for a warm hearth, friend? Wiper in front isn't far from here. If I were you, I would, I'm sorry, have we met before? You seem familiar somehow. No? My mistake. That's fair. That's an interesting take. I find the bones to be kind of a pain in the ass. The suspected heretic sent south. Especially, like, the drumstick bones are fine. Kind of annoying, but fine. But then, like, the forewing bones, the double bones, I find to be irritating. And there's, like, meat in between them that you have to, like, bite the bones apart. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I want my food to be less work. I'm paying people to make my food less work. Oh shit, it's Danathan Pass. Fuck Danathan Pass. But like at the and that's why Cuckoo married you. I'm sorry. I was slightly vulgar. But hey! Where the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here! I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Oh. Standing on the wall? What? Oh, yes, I have my duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us in white brim front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights... Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about... Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels. Then before they know what's happening. Nevertheless... Waste my time again, is that clear? How was that? All right, let's go. Run your fucking ass off, Grandpa. I do like dark meat, but I don't know. I don't know why people like white meat so much. Maybe because it's like, it's just easier to get large pieces of. It's just eat the boneless ones faster. It's true. Mostly what you're going for is the sauce. Anyway, when you're doing wings, right? Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh, we gotta go to drill them all. That's right. Oh my god. What a stream. What a new game plus. I can see that. It's a little bit, not slimy, but kind of greasy. Yeah.
Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly.
Hey, I did my best, man.
Yet, the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword.